The sun was falling heavy over the Arizona territory, bleeding orange light across the rugged buttes as rancher Cole Harding pushed his exhausted stallion deeper into the canyons in pursuit of the rustlers, who had stolen 23 of his prized cattle. He was a man built out of dust, grit, but even iron bends under enough pressure, and Cole had not slept in nearly 2 days. The tracks led him through a crooked ravine whispered about by locals, Apache country, a place where even seasoned scouts tread lightly. Yet stubborn pride drove him forward until a hidden sinkhole swallowed his horse's front legs, sending Cole tumbling headfirst into the rocks. Darkness swallowed him, a soft voice chanting in a language he didn't recognize, nimble hands pressing herbs against the gash on his forehead. He drifted again. When he next opened his eyes fully, it was to the crackle of a small fire and the silhouette of a young woman kneeling beside him, her long raven hair braided with turquoise, her face lit by flame and moonlight. She looked no older than 20, yet her eyes carried centuries of knowing, sharp and assessing as she pressed her palm against his cheek. Cole struggled to speak. His throat felt like sandpaper. Who are you?" he rasped. The woman did not answer immediately. "Drink," she ordered softly. "You were bleeding. Fever rising. Your spirit tried to leave your body." Her English was accented but fluent, her voice smooth as canyon wind. Cole drank, then sank back. Only when he regained enough strength to sit did the situation strike him. He was lying on a woven Apache blanket inside a small cliff alcove, his shirt removed, herbs packed along his ribs. "What exactly did you do to me?" he murmured. She raised an eyebrow, lifting her chin with quiet pride. "I saved your life, rancher." Cole blinked. "Did you kiss me?" She didn't even flinch. "You were not breathing right. Your tongue was swallowing your breath. I cleared your airway with my mouth." Cole's ears turned scarlet. The woman, however, showed no hint of embarrassment, only calm certainty. "You kissed me while I was out cold?" he asked again, half stunned, half mortified. "No," she corrected. "I saved your life. If you prefer death to my help, I can return you to the ravine where I found you." Despite her sharpness, there was a flicker of amusement in her eyes. He stared at her, this fearless stranger, who pulled him from death's edge and finally managed. "Thank you." She nodded once and leaned back. "My name is Naeli." The fire hissed between them as the canyon wind carried the night's chill, and Cole, still dazed, realized that whatever dangers he had been chasing before were nothing compared to the unexpected fire now burning quietly inside him. This was no ordinary rescue. This girl, this warrior, had stepped into his life like a lightning strike. Little did he know, the storm had only begun. Cole woke in the early dawn to the rhythmic grinding sound of stone over stone and found Naeli crouched at the mouth of the alcove, grinding herbs with practiced confidence, her silhouette framed by lavender light. He watched her with a mixture of gratitude and confusion, wondering why an Apache girl would risk her safety to save a white rancher when tension between their peoples had been razor tight for years. His attempt to stand proved foolish. Pain seared his ribs and he collapsed back with a groan. Naeli didn't even turn her head. "You're still wounded," she said plainly. "My bones complain plenty. What I need are answers." Only then did she look at him, her dark eyes steady. "Ask," he swallowed. "Why did you help me? You don't know me." As though seeking an answer in the wind itself. "Because dying alone in the canyon is not a fate any warrior deserves. And because," her voice softened, "because my mother taught me that all life is sacred, even those who do not understand us." Cole studied her, struck by the quiet strength in her voice. "You're risking trouble, saving a man like me." She shrugged, a gesture full of unspoken courage. "Let trouble find me. I do not run from it." Her boldness stirred something deep inside him. As the hours passed, they talked more about the stolen cattle, about the rustlers' tracks she had noticed days before, about the land itself and the legends carved into every stone. Cole found himself captivated not only by her knowledge but by the surprising warmth beneath her stoic exterior. When she caught him staring too long, he quickly looked away, only for her to smirk slightly. "Your face is red again," she noted. "Maybe the fever is returning. Maybe it's because you keep reminding me you kissed Emmy," he muttered. She shook her head. You put too much meaning into a breath of life, yet. The faint pink at her cheeks betrayed her. As night fell, the fire between them glowed brighter than the stars overhead, and Cole finally voiced the question that had burned in him since waking. Nayeli, earlier, when I asked, you didn't deny touching me. But did you stay with me all night? She paused. The fire popped softly. Yes, she answered. Your spirit wandered far. I kept calling it back. Cole didn't fully understand her words, but he felt them sink into him like a truth he wasn't ready for. I owe you more than thanks, he said quietly. You saved my life. She met his gaze, her expression unreadable. Then live it well. Silence followed, heavy, charged, electric. And just as Cole began to drift into sleep again, Nayeli spoke. One more time, her voice a whisper carried by the flame. Tomorrow, you will walk. You'll help me. Why? Nayeli rose, picking up her spear as moonlight crowned her in silver. And because no one hurts, would I protect. As she stepped out into the night, Cole watched her with a new understanding. This girl was not just a healer, not just his savior, she was a force of nature.